Alright, so we are back, and we are better than ever. So we completed all three of the research challenges, or detective challenges in the last stream. Looks like we've got a couple of Pokemon that are ready to evolve here, so we'll go ahead and do that for Pokédex purposes. How's everybody doing here tonight? Had a fantastic day earlier today. I was working on setting up my new NAS. So, as you can maybe imagine, after several years of creating YouTube videos, I have we're up to several terabytes now of YouTube videos that I have saved, and of course logically you're not allowed to like delete stuff. You have to save it all forever, and I do. I have every single every single video going back to DDR number 1, and that is. Let's see if we can get Heracross in here. I kind of don't like this speed, but we'll work on evolving this guy once we're in a little bit better of a spot. And when we get a water type, we can put Talonflame on the bench too, I think. So anyway, yeah, we just recently ran out of or like started coming up on the limits for how much space that I had. So what I did was I got a bunch more drives. So we're at like quadruple the number of we're like quadruple the amount of storage space that I used to have. Still working on getting everything transferred over, so hopefully you can't hear the HDD sounds for everything that's getting written right now. But we are in the process of transferring that over, and we're feeling good because everything mostly worked first try. I think I am probably going to end up having to buy a bigger power supply for this, though. Judging for the Wind Blu-ray box set. Hey, that's a good idea, actually. I wonder if people would buy that if I put that out as merch. Like, yeah, you can get these Judging for the Wind historic episodes. And then, ooh, that might be, you know, all the ones that I had to take down because the answer changed, or maybe, you know, like, I made a mistake on them. Those could be, like, you know, special collector deal, because that's the only way that you could possibly get to, you know, still see the, you know, whatever video it was. So, yeah, maybe, who knows. I do not expect that that's going to be worth my while to, you know, master them up, but it would be kind of like a fun thing. Maybe for like April Fool's Day we can start doing some like special you know, joke merch drops that so that could be kind of a fun idea. So yeah, anyway, that's what I was up to all day today. Had a lot of fun swearing at the stuff until it worked, and after we did get to the spot where it was working, then we had the actual fun with you know, satisfaction of getting to feel like I'm a genius computer scientist or something. So we are sitting on like close to 80 terabytes of drive storage nowadays, so that should be good for you know, several more thousand episodes of Judging for the Wind. But now we're gonna see if we can't you know, have you know, maybe we could make it out of the tutorial. That could be kind of fun. But B, ooh, we got Litwick. Litwick's another one of the Pokemon that I'm kind of a fan of. So I would not mind. Well, and get yourself a Challenger ticket. Oh, jeez. Wait, you drew me out here all the way over to here to tell me that? Come on. So let's see if we can remember what you got to do to get one of those things. I literally think it's just fighting someone, so maybe we can try that. Who do we want? Let's see here. Ooh. What do we buy from this fella here? Lumios quads? No, I'm good. I already have one. Some guy gave it to me. Can retire at any time, whatever. See, I think that usually, yeah, so I guess I gotta fight, you know, this Chucklehead in a promotion match. So it's, let's see, close to sundown. So I guess we're literally just like twinkling around until it's time to duel. So I guess we can spend some time farming items here. Police station. Excuse me. Antidote. Okay, come on, guys. Like, I thought that something that was this far away was gonna be something realer. Also, yeah, I mean, like, I feel like we're definitely gonna need to fight in this area here. So we've got like a few more in-game minutes before we start up. Watching from Germany, it's almost 2 a.m. here. Oh man, it's always interesting to me to see like all the people. You know, it's the weekend, so maybe I can try to do like an earlier stream in tomorrow. Obviously, I'm kind of capped on when I can go online during the week because of you know, jobs and real-world responsibilities and such. But on the weekend, we can try and go for like some other times. So. Hope you have a good night, and think about any interesting rulings, be sure to let me know. I guess it has to be a damaging attack. I think I did that yesterday. Alright, night is falling over the city, and that means that we are about to get to fight some NPCs for the right to move up from Legend Rank Z to Legend Rank X. Battle mode activated. Wow. I really hope they don't play that cutscene every single time it transforms from day to night and night to day. It would be slightly less annoying than Magic the Gathering's mechanic that changes from day to night and night to day. Alright, so I wonder if this NPC has any different stuff to say now that it's nighttime. Well, let's have a look at the town map and make our way over to the battle zone. Alright, so I guess this is the guy that we're fighting. Uncouth chain. Oh my. So that was someone talking to me and not fighting. So let's go into. You know, hold on a sec. That is the battle. All right. So we're gonna get in here. Hopefully the NPCs in this area is not. Okay. Bonus cards can be found. Get extra points. So I guess that is a hint that we should pick up. It's just like a free. Okay, so we got a Houndoom. We got a Bellsprout. Bellsprout's nice. Knock him out using flying moves. I guess it could actually pick him up. how's that? Sit down. Alright, so we're at 1 win. And we're gonna have to, like, geez, looks like we gotta fight a lot of these guys before we can call ourselves willing to fight the next guy here, so I'm not gonna lie, picking up the farm feels more appealing to me than doing actual arena battles. We have this guy. Hey, Tepid, you gonna let that happen? Alright, we were confused, but now we're not confused. Oh, okay. That combination. Look at those battle tactics, fellas. So, okay, that guy gives 400 points for some reason. Well, he's got a thing to give to us too. Why are we giving him free stuff? This guy, show off my dogs. Okay, so I need to sneak up on somebody. I'm not fighting anything. Okay, this guy here is like, what? How are other people? That's lunacy to say that he, man, it's just like, oh, we got one more. Fortunately, this is a thing that I noticed a lot in, what is this? Using Protect? Coward. Alright, sit. So, I think... there's like, I have two cards that need me to sneak up on somebody, so I really want to be able to do that. Alright, here's the guy. Alright, we can, it looks like a spinner. Oh, okay, we get it. That's flush one too. I think the correct play is to solution. This guy attacks. Oh, I think that might be a crit. Cashed in on both of those battle cards. We got 1,000 points. Oh, because we got the battle cards. Okay. So, let's see what this one is. Land super effective hits with fire typing. That's what yes. We literally had like that achievement 3 times today, and we didn't have the battle card for it. Let's try this one. Not using grass type moves, I don't think we're probably going to be able to manage that. None of our grass type mons are any good. Hopefully we can find a better one. Where's the other NPCs? Oh, here we go. The honor. I use this stat, so I don't feel like it's such a these guys usually do that. not ruin new attack. We got the ability to ruin new attack. And I think okay. So hopefully that's gonna be we're pretty close now. We're like 1 to 2 fights away from okay, what do we got? Land hits with flying tech moves. I guess this is like basically the same thing. See if we can find some more NPCs here to battle. We're picking up a lot of money here, so that's kind of nice. Ooh, okay, so this guy has a grass type. I wonder if... Oh, yeah. Alright, so he's looking our direction. We gotta wait for him to get out. Oh, yeah. And we missed this so we can knock him out. We might be able to do the same thing with this spell Oh no, don't knock out. No, you were supposed to live that swift. Oh, jeez. Alright, but it looks like it's alright. So we have managed to cap out on our challenge points. So now we can find a couple of my finest strings. They're going to give us an awakening. Is that the idea here? Alright, let's see if we got any more fight cards. That's going to be new super effective moves. Okay, that's basically what we're going to be doing. Not against this Bumblebee though. Let's see what this one is. Got another of the same thing. Oh, jeez. Problem is we don't have any super effective moves against that guy. We might have to use Pin missile is not effective. Hey, he literally just beat me down. That's ridiculous. Even though I'm asleep, I'm still alright, so let's see who has in the back. It is a Kidney. Alright. I think our Ampharos is like this, so I'm not gonna bother. But I think we should probably have... Alright, we did. And we did clear out like space for two more shots on that thing. So let's pick this guy up. I wonder if there's a Pokemon Center like in here that I can get to. And res my guys before I fight them. I don't want to have to try and well, I mean, I guess we have items, right? So might as well use them. Yeah, there's like 10 revives. Okay, fine. Heracross, you better be better next time I bring you into battle, though. So get these guys back up to like, close where they're at. Talonflame is like legit being like one of my better monsters run, so I'm gonna feel pretty bad when I have to put him in the PC, but I guess such is life. Alright, so let's see if we can identify where this Chucklehead is. Do we... I wonder if we can fast travel. Oh, nice. Okay, that saves me some time here. So we'll see if we can defeat this mighty adversary here. I wonder if I can use sportsmanship to claim yeah, you can't, I guess. Yeah, I certainly took your time. Why don't you save it for the after the actual game? Oh, I've got a lot going on, so let's see what you got, hon. I don't think you need to worry about this fight taking too long. Cutscenes on those. Live on the office repair. Alright, it's your boy, boys. Someone who speaks French has to look that up here. We gotta knock it attack. We're switching. Use some I'm really, I'm very tempted to like find some speedrunners like speedrunner strats for some of these. Because I feel like these fights are taking a lot longer. These Pokemon are. We're not leveling up. We're not using the ability of just being able to I heard he's supposed to be on I don't know. He's not living up to his potential, probably. Now, we gotta be pretty close to getting some more, Alright, so that helped out because Ace was a Pokemon that was not very effective against Arma. And yes, as expected, we're getting to evolve our starter here. Very nice. I wonder if this ends the nighttime battle for us. Alright, so we are officially ranked X, and our name is X, so that is exactly... Oh man, looks like it's time for another cutscene. Strap yourselves in, everybody. So yeah, I think I want to try and like expand our team a little bit. It would be nice if we could get a water type. I really kind of hate taking Talonflame out of the rotation though, because he's doing like some actually solid work against a lot of these fights. So, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to have 2 fire types. Although maybe that's something that is different from previous Pokemon gens. Like in the past, it didn't even make sense to have like 2 fire types on your same team. But if we take into account the fact that these games, like the battle system is completely different, maybe that doesn't track the same way. How's it going, man? Am I enjoying the game? I am enjoying the like fantasy of getting to be a you know, Pokemon adventurer. One of my friends messaged me yesterday, and I guess like some people have been like saying some poo-poo about how this game is. He's like, it doesn't look like the graphics have changed in the last 20 years, and I sent him a screen cap from Gale of Darkness, which literally is a 20-year-old game at this time. But you know, I gotta say the graphics are definitely better than they were in Gale of Darkness, but you know, I could definitely see like haven't changed much in 5 to 10 years being like kinda like not that inaccurate. So it's one of those things. I think it's funny because I feel like Pokemon is in a similar spot to Magic right now, where they're like literally too big to fail, and so that means that they can get away with spending all their money on lawyers and marketers and not innovating or, you know, doing stuff to like actually like put out a better product. And I think it's really telling like how good some of the fan games of Pokemon are compared to like actual like, you know, real Pokemon games. I feel like it's pretty accurate that the storyline in some of the like better produced fan games is like as close to objectively better as you can be than like actual Pokemon. Like this story here that we're doing right now, like you know, if anybody thinks this is like a good or compelling or whatever accurate story, like oh, it looks like I have to fight someone. Okay, great. Yeah. So I don't know why she like volunteered me to do a Pokemon battle instead of battling herself. Okay, reach rank W. Yeah, I could probably do that. Tying it back to it. Well, I mean, like, you know, I am a Magic player, and I assume that basically everybody watching right now is also a Magic player. So, you know, even though I'm playing Pokemon on stream, I'm still like, you know, I'm still making Magic content. So don't worry about that. I'm not gonna pull a, you know, insert streamer here where they changed what their content was out of the blue. Now it's still gonna be like Magic rulings on the main channel, but we're playing the Pokemon game for some fun, because every now and then it's fun to play you know, a different game. Hey, you know, if this takes off, maybe we'll play like some League of Legends on stream too. Everybody loves League of Legends, right? So unlike Pokemon and Magic, I feel like League of Legends actually is trying to make their game better, even though occasionally they make some decisions that are, you know, the opposite of doing that in many players' eyes. Magic all the way until it doesn't happen. Alright. So why don't you electric this? Oh, taste it. Sableye. Alright. So we got a new little Pokemon. This is kind of intimidating because you can't, it would have really been nice if we could have hit it. It would have really been nice if we could have, oh, this is probably not wrong. Okay, ooh, Pin Missile actually did some damage. Alright, I see. But we didn't, okay. I was gonna say, I thought she had one back. Scraggy, yes. That would be fighting tight here. Missile, probably, okay. Alright, so Heracross actually looked like it was carrying a little bit more of its own weight in that fight than it did in the previous one. So we've got a couple evolutions. This part where we can't, this part where we can't do the evolutions automatically is kind of not great in my opinion. I'll turn down the music a little bit, so hopefully that helps. Yeah, the part where the okay, improve my test scores, fashion and academics, so equipment. Okay, so looks like this NPC is one of our friends, and shy. Okay, all right. Promotion match, and I can thank trainer who's an X rank. Okay. So I guess this is it. This is who we're going to be fighting in our next battle. Abra and Wild Zone 5. Okay, let's do it. This guy. This guy here is apparently okay. Wait. Before we get too carried away, we gotta get these guys. We need more stats so we can continue to fight these challenging opponents. If I can fight that Abra though, that's kind of nice. I noticed that I'm no longer certified on Judge Apps. You know, that is a fact. I am, you know, I'm not even sure if I'm on Judge Apps. I mean, like, I am. I still have an account, but I haven't, like, logged into it in ages. Let's see. X is change moves. Alright. Ooh, Flame Wheel. Okay, yeah, get some of these junk moves out of here. So, bottom line, I'm not actually a judge. By that, I mean I'm not certified as a judge by any Magic Judge agency. But here's the thing. If you have been judging for like 10 years, people know that you can do the job and you can still get hired on events. So for somebody in my position, it doesn't really like matter in that sense whether I'm certified or not, because the real thing that affects whether or not you can be getting some of these opportunities is whether the TO thinks that you would do a good job. And as somebody who has a track record of doing a good job, that means that we've got like actual good moves that we could put on this guy. Yeah, as somebody with an actual track record, you know, proven track record of doing a good job, that means that I don't necessarily need to be certified. So yeah, it's it is not a U.S. Canada thing. If I was like if I was like starting out in my career, or if like I would tell them that they should, and like maybe yeah, you know, you would probably get more value from being certified if you were somebody who's like not an established judge already. So that's basically the idea. For me, it would basically be like I'm paying $5 a month to, you know, well, to put it frankly, to support the judge program. I don't know how I feel about doing that. I do like the fact that there is people like doing a judge program, and I do think that it's important, and I definitely think that it's the sort of thing that Magic should have in order to address some of the like stuff. Like, I don't know if anybody watched my video about the judge. Maybe we could fly here and it would be faster. Ooh. I don't know if anybody watched my video where I was talking about like the like where do we go from here. Oh my gosh, it's like clear across the other side of town. Okay, oh, that's just what this guy's. I'm gonna fight an Abra in Wild Zone 5 though. That's what we're gonna do. So yeah, anyway, like I don't know if anybody watched my video where I was talking about like you know, where do we go from here, or like how do we improve Magic's competitive scene, but I really think that judges are like, you know, kind of vitally important part of that. equation. So as such, I think it's important for Magic judges to, like, you know, have a way to to have a way to get more Magic judges, but B, to have a way to, you know, once you are a judge, to, like, to do stuff with that. And for me, I think that is, like, worthwhile. But obviously, I'm showing with my actions that I don't think it's worthwhile enough to put my own personal money up in front. I like to think that I still do contribute. Oh, jeez. Got, like, aggressive Pokemon that can aggro onto you. I just want an Abra, guys. Like, we're finding an Abra and then we're going away. Let's tackle this pile of junk. No? No? Okay, I guess you need some kind of move that we don't have yet to be able to do that. So that's my thoughts on that. Judge Foundry has actually, oh jeez, multiple species of aggressive Pokemon in this wild area. That's kind of a drag. I think the Bellsprouts are kind of tame though. Okay, thank goodness. So we got Pidgey. Oh, we got Alpha Bellsprout. He's not going to attack me, but I bet he probably will. I don't know. Bellsprout I actually don't mind. Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. He's level 20. I don't think we're quite ready for level 25 Bellsprout at this time in our adventure. Although maybe we are. Maybe if we, like, put everybody on, because, you know, if we put Pignite on deck, then we can totally do it. Oh, not using Heracross. So yeah, I think it's a little bit extra complicated these days because Wizards of the Coast has announced that they're going to be doing they're going to be doing, well, okay, they haven't announced that they're going to be doing a judge program, but what they have announced is that they certainly have hired a person to manage the judge program. So to me, that says that Wizards of the Coast is going to put the judge program back under their umbrella, and that is, like, kind of, you know, some people said they don't like that idea, but I kind of think that that's hey, excuse me. We're trying to fight the wild Pokemon. Alright, do we think... Oh, he's fighting me now. Oh, geez, I hope I don't die. Wait, did we get it? Oh, nice, we did. Alright, but we definitely are going to need to, like, fly to a Poké Center or something to fit. So, none of these are Pokemon Centers, but I guess there's a fast travel spot that's like, you know, we can fly here and then we can fly back. Is there another platform to track your events, say in 2025? So, here's the thing. Yeah, none of the like major TOs that run, like, you know, what I would consider. Oh yeah, it's my birthday today. Yep. Because I put it in yesterday. So none of them, like, actually do applications through judge apps. I think basically everyone in my area that's running, like, major tournaments is running them via like, they do their staff solicitations via, like, having a Discord and then announcing that they're going to run an event, and then you fill out a Google form, and that's how you apply to the events. And so, like, that's one of the really sad things that happened with losing the first judge program, because it used to be that literally everybody used the Judge Apps platform to advertise their events. If you wanted to judge an event, you went on Judge Apps and you found the application for that event, and then you filled out the application via Judge Apps for that event. And then what happened was the Judge program got spun off into Judge Academy, and Judge Academy had a rule that was, we solemnly swear that we are not going to ask anybody for free work. And at the time that was kind of like a hot button, and I guess it kind of still is a hot button issue for judges, which is that like you're getting asked to do free work in order to judge events. Because even if you're getting paid for like the actual judging stuff that you do, you probably are not getting paid for, we don't have anything that we want over here. You probably are not getting paid for writing reviews for other judges after the event, or for evaluating other judges to see if they should be promoted to the next judge level, or for studying the rules and keeping up with the new mechanics, which is almost certainly happening on your own time. And in a more concrete way than that, there's also, of course, several different things where, like judges have done something that is helpful to the community. So one of those helpful things was Judge Apps. That was a website that was created by judges who had like some kind of like computer background of some sort, and they, in their free time, made Judge Apps, and it was really great. Everybody loved it. Everybody was using it, and like all social networking anythings, the value that it had was the fact that everybody used it. Okay, so there's an arrow. We got confirmation. But the problem is that when you when they went to Judge Foundry, or when they went to Judge Academy, they were true to their word. They did not. Oh no. They did not take any free labor, and that includes that they were not. No, I definitely caught that thing. You. Oh my gosh, that's such BS. So yeah, they did not take any paid or any free labor. They were, as good as their work, and they did not do that. But the problem is that, we still need a way to like get judges on staff for events, right? And so what they did was, okay, we'll just make our own. And that's what they did. They made their own, like, basically clone of the software that, powered Judge Apps. And they had that. And the problem is that means that we were going from, like, a mature, feature-rich software platform that was really good at doing staff solicitations into a buggy, not that good, that had buggy and or absent. Okay, we got one. Buggy and or absent implementations of features that people relied on to like have it function. So let's see here. Judge Apps still independent somewhat, right? There was an incident where it was shut down for a few days. Let's go Judge Dave. Yep. Yeah, they're still independent, I believe. They did have like a thing where it was shut down for a couple of days, but I think that let's see, it's almost time for bed. Yeah, let's take that. All right, we got 2 hours now. But yeah, I think that was mostly due to the judge climate that was existing at the time. So yeah, bottom line, it is like, as far as I know, still under the control of like independent people. But that being said, it's take that Bellsprout. it's not in a spot where I would expect it to go down. But the problem is that like now that you know, when people had to, you know, that situation I was talking about before where like the judge apps went from being the thing that everybody used to not being the thing that everybody used because it was too buggy to be viable or relied on, then all of the tournament organizers needed to make, you know, they still had events and they still needed to do stuff to, you know, they still, you know, they were still running events. They still needed to hire judges to run those events. So they had to figure something out. And what they figured out was, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a Discord and announce that we're running an event on our Discord, and then you can apply with a Google form. And after they moved that staffing process in-house, it's pretty tough to have this, it's pretty tough to get someone to move from a working thing that they're doing to not being, an unknown, maybe it's working thing, right? So, with that being the case, pretty much everybody, that was the death of Judge Apps, because all of the major TOs in my area, at least, were not using Judge Apps anymore. They were using their own home built applications that they developed at that time. And what that means is that even after we got to, back to a point where Judge Apps exists and is a tool that people can use, people still aren't using it. Like, they haven't switched back because that's, there's no reason to switch back. Okay, pick that up. And now we're in this spot where if you want to work an event, you got to be in like the Pastimes Discord and the Star City Games Discord and the NRG Discord and the Card Titan Discord, and like you got to be in like a bunch of different Discords, like one for every tournament organizer that you're going to work for, which depending on your geographic location and your travel radius could potentially be kind of a lot. Excuse me. That's BS. And yeah, it's not all in one spot anymore either, so that's kind of a pain in the butt. And it is objectively a way worse system than the one that we had with Judge Apps. And even though we still have Judge Apps, or like we're back to having Judge Apps, we still nobody's using it because they already have their own like system that they came up with. So it's very sad, and I'm, kind of discouraged by that. That is one of the things that's definitely worse than what. Oh yeah, how's that feel? That's definitely a thing that's gone down. Yeah, I never used Judge Apps, and I still haven't done anything with Judge Foundry, and I was a little saddened when I realized that Judge Academy website is gone. Yep. Getting in on the ground floor of Judge Dave's streaming career. Yeah. Not really, because I already did have my whole thing with the Chandelar Let's Play. So if you think about it that way, I actually do have, I actually was streaming that, so that would technically be the ground floor. But I think we're certainly in the ground floor of my taunt. How's this? Streaming Pokemon career, so there's still that. Alright, let's see if we can put that one. What is it? Hey, go. It's close to the ground floor. Yeah, it is. It's close to the ground floor. Super effective hits with electric moves is what we're trying to do. Alright, yeah. How's that feel, buddy? Wallow in your defeat. I'm gonna go ahead and... Okay, so this is something that I think is kind of... Oh, nice. We can evolve this guy. This is kind of this is something that's like kind of nice, like with the last Pokemon games. It used to be that like you were always gonna have like a Pokemon Center. So I literally have never used a Revive in my entire life, basically. But here we're actually getting. Oh yeah. Oh, we take new moves. Here we're actually getting like an application for using revives, which I think is kind of nice. So I think we're gonna take that, and okay, so we are going to use a pot on him when he's dead. No, okay. So we gotta bring him back to life, and then we use the pot. And we'll do the same thing with our Fletchinder too, because this is like one of our better mods that we're using. Wizards bring back the judge program while I work towards getting certified again. Yes, asterisk. Here's the thing. I am a gamer, and like all gamers, I'm thinking about value. And so if it's free, which I expect that it probably will be, to be a judge with Wizards of the Coast judge, supported judge program, because like if Wizards of the Coast wants me to pay money to be a judge, like, okay, if it's a community run program, okay, you guys are justified in asking for money, because that's, it takes money to run a judge program. Like, there's stuff you have to do, there's costs, and it's reasonable for, that the money has to come from somewhere. If Wizards of the Coast, oh my gosh, you dumb. If Wizards of the Coast wants me to pay money to be a judge, not only will I say I'm not doing that, I will encourage everybody that I know to not do that. And whatever amount of clout or whatever that I have, community whatever, I'm gonna put that behind. Nobody should pay Wizards of the Coast to be a judge. So with that said, if it's free, I will be a judge. Because there's not a cost to me to be a judge, and there are benefits. Like, there's community benefits, there's benefits to having maybe we'll get the judge foils back, who knows. But yeah, there's like, so bottom line, yes, I will be a judge in the Wizards judge program. And in fact, one of the things that I considered trying to do is trying to get to L3 in the Academy Judge program, because I feel like we really want some electric type moves, huh? Okay, we got a Flappy there. It's kind of gross. I hope we get Judge Foils, but yeah, me too. Some people have said they don't think so, but I think that we have a decent. What do you mean? I definitely backstruck you. I feel like we have a decent chance. Some people said no. Some people have said that they don't think it's going to happen. I think it will. I'm an optimist, though. I'm very optimistic. But yeah, I think that's definitely at least on the table. Some people are saying that it's not happening, and like I should stop overdosing on copium or whatever. But I do think the Judge Foils, the thing that I don't think is going to come back is like playable Judge Foils. Back in the day, some people who haven't been a Judge Pro, for a long time, they might not realize this, but back in the day, like, the Judge Foils were good, okay? They were good cards, okay? Now, if you need me to explain what that is, if you're like Mark Rosewater and you're like being intellectually dishonest, and you're not trying to think about what the definition of a good card is, then, whatever. But, if you're somebody who understands what the difference between Gaia's Cradle and Nekuzar the Mind Razor is, then we can continue this conversation. But anyway, the Judge Foils used to be good, and they're not anymore. Like, the last several Judge programs, like, the Judge Foils from the last, like, few years worth of Judge Foils were not good. And I think we probably are done with that part of Magic's history, where the Judge Foils were good. But I still think that they are going to come back with Judge Foils. And maybe they'll have, like, occasional Judge Foils that actually are good cards. But I am not, holding my breath for that, I suppose. Have I ever been a head judge for a main event at a convention? I was the head judge for one of the NRGs once, so I don't know if that counts. There was a time when I was the head judge of the Gavin event for, whoever the original head judge who like started out being in charge of that event was, had their break round, and so I was the one who got picked to take that spot. So if we're counting that, then that is the biggest event that I've ever head judged. And I finished the event out, like, for the last however many hours of, and it wasn't like, I started out being the guy and then they moved over to someone else. Oh, this is an actual NPC. So that's BS. We definitely got you. And I was not caught by surprise, you liars. So. Ghost type. So yeah, I feel like that's, hypothetically, that's the biggest thing. No, oh no, I hope that I didn't get experience for that. That's so tragic. See, I remember the days of Force of Will got me a couple. I have 3 Force of Wills. I have 3 of the Judge promo Force of Wills. It was very sad. It's like that was one that I was like actively upset about. That I didn't get a playset of Force of Wills. Force of Will and Dark Confidant. Dark Confidant, it used to be, by the way, there's foils that you get for being going to judge conferences, right? And the only way that you could get the judge promo Dark Confidant is to present at a judge conference, okay? So, obviously, with somebody like me, even back when I like first started out being a judge, I was like very up on the education. So like my very first judge conference that I went to, I think I presented, and if you've seen my like continuous effects and 3 easy steps, I actually wrote that presentation for the very first judge conference that I went to. So that is a little piece of judging for the win lore. But where I'm going with that is if you no, I did not. I have 3 Judge Promo Dark Confidants, and that's because I presented 3 times, and that's the saddest thing after 3 judging Judge Promo Force of Wills. I really wish I had 4 Force of Wills, because obviously, like most decks that have Force of Will, like play 4 Force of Wills. Whenever I played Legacy, I always had the Judge Promo, I never used the Judge Promo Force of Wills because I always like my stuff to match. So I have a playset of ones that I got like signed OG Force of Wills from Therese Nielsen. So those are still pretty cool. I don't know if I would do the judging for the Judge Promo ones if I had a, oh come on. I feel like I'm not competent enough to present. Thankfully, it was for attendance and later Exemplar was another thing. Like, okay, here's a fun fact. Do you want to know? Like, I really hope, like, I would be like in some major, benefit if the Judge program brought back Exemplar foils. And I loved the Exemplar program. I loved doing the Exemplar reviews. I don't have as many friends in the Judge program as I used to. Back when the Exemplar first started out, I was, there was like 5 judges in Fort Wayne. And, like, all of us were really close. And we all, like, capped out our recommendations every month. Because we were, like, that was part of our community stuff. We had, like, meetings that we did every month, so there was always like there was never a shortage of like things that you could do to recommend people, and so anyway, like there was tons of judges in Fort Wayne, and we had like a strong community, so we all like did a bunch of our we all like capped out all of our recs every time. But anyway, like let me tell you, if you want to be if you want to get a bunch of Judge Exemplar recommendations, having a high-profile internet project is pretty damn solid. for that sort of, if that's what your goal is. And so I have no doubt that I would be getting a bunch of recommendations from the good people out here. In the Middle East, could count all the judges with 2 hands. Yeah, see, so like that's the thing. Like we were like in the Midwest and we were working with each other like constantly at store level events, and so we never had a shortage of stuff to recommend people about. And there were times when we would go in like the group chat and be like, hey, does anybody have any like spare slots that they could give this other guy a rec on my behalf? And that was a thing that happened like all the time. So yeah, I feel bad for the judges who are not in an area where that is the case, because that's a real that really makes the exemplars a lot more fun. Where in the Middle East is it, if you don't mind? Like what country is it? Judge Dave changes Magic for Pokemon. Don't worry guys, I'm still gonna be like making Magic videos, but I knew I was gonna be playing Pokemon anyway, so I figured I might as well like have some fun community time too. Okay, is this the guy? Is this our opponent? Yeah, alright, fine. Let's go ahead and put a pin here. There isn't any fast travel spots nearby, so that's kind of a drag, I guess, whatever. United Arab Emirates, that's kind of cool. It's one of those things where, like, I would like to visit, but at the same time, I'm kind of intimidated by, to going there, because certain areas of the Middle East don't have like the best relationship with the United States, so I'm kind of worried that like as a American going over there, I might not be like super welcome. If I'm not sure if the United Arab Emirates is one of those places, or if where I would have to be concerned about stuff like that, but I've seen like a bunch of like pictures and videos and it looks like a beautiful country, so I think it would be really cool to get to go over there someday. But yeah, I could definitely see like I don't know a whole lot about the Magic scene over there. I do not hear about a lot of players, like pro players and stuff from that area, and I don't know a lot about what kind of events that they have going on, so that to me makes it also like more interesting. Historically, I can't think of any time when there was I can't really think of any like time when there was like Grand Prix or other like equivalent types of events being held like literally anywhere in the Middle East, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't recall that like ever really being a thing. Oh no, my quad effect is. For reference, it's the country where Dubai is in. Yeah, no, I know where it is. Like I've never but I'm not sure like what the level of ooh, we got a really clap crit right there. Let's try. Alright, good job, boys. We I think we're gonna use this thing. Oh, we did it. Oh, he killed me with his spikes. You don't know the number of Americans I met that know of Dubai City, but not the country itself. Well, I mean, like that's kind of true. It is like kind of far away and not. Let's try. And I guess there is like, Dubai has like a reputation for having like a lot of foreign people, and so, based on that, I guess it would not be out of the ordinary if there was like Americans or people from other nationalities over there. But like at the same time, it's also like kind of close to some countries where let's just say the U.S. is not known for being on like particularly good terms with. So I feel like in the U.S., I think that we get like some bad publicity for like how we treat immigrants, but honestly, I don't think that I feel like if you're a news company and your goal is to like publish stuff, then you're not gonna publish the like people who got shouted down because they tried to say something racist. You're gonna publish the people who did something like nasty or disgusting to somebody that on account of them being a foreigner. But people living in the U.S., like there's lots of immigrants in the U.S. for a reason, and that reason is that in general you're treated like pretty well. I've been to a lot of foreign countries where if you were a foreigner, you did not get treated as well as the United States treats foreigners, in my opinion. So I'm not sure. I can't take it for granted that other countries have the same like kind of scenarios. So let's see. It looks like we're celebrating the fact that I'm now a W rank trainer. I wonder if you literally have to go like through all. I guess you probably do. I guess there's probably like 26 ranks that you have to go through. I wonder if I don't know how I feel about that compared to like just the gym system that we're used to in the Pokemon. 90% of the Emirates population is foreigners, so a lot of people want to come here for the same reason. Are they what kind of like breakdown is that? Is it mostly people from the Middle East, or is it people from like all over the world? Because like when I went to China, I stayed in Shanghai, and Shanghai also has like a reputation for being like one of the more cosmopolitan cities in China. And that being the case, there was a lot of expats there, and there was a lot of, if you wanted to go like do something in English, there was probably like a whatever it was somewhere that was focused on foreigners, and you could do it in English if you were trying to do that. And so I guess based on that, it wouldn't be surprising to me if Dubai and UAE in general was kind of similar to that. So it looks like our friend that we had the Pokemon battle with is gone. So yeah, sorry if anybody's like cares about the story, because I've not really been keeping track of what's going on in this storyline here. Mostly we're trying to fight some Pokemon, and if somebody wants to be a homie and trade this Kadabra and this Haunter that I'm about to get, so we can get to the final form. But yeah, let's see. It looks like Lita has forgotten her things. Can we deliver them to her? Lita's things. That's literally a key item in this game. Lita's things. Practicing dance. Small pouch that was handmade by Nebby. Oh, that's a cute detail. All right. Know your allies well. I guess whatever. I don't know the specifics, but a lot of Middle Eastern and Southeast Asia, but also a lot of Westerners. Let's see. Section 5. Is that the idea? All right. Alpha Pokemon in Wild Zone 6. So we got a couple of ideas for where we can go next. But yeah, I would like to go to Dubai sometime. It's kind of nice because I guess a lot of flights go through there, right? Like that's where like one of the major Middle Eastern servicing airlines has a hub in Dubai. And with that being the case, fair chance that if I'm going to somewhere, I might be able to have a stopover over there. Let's see. One of my visits to the U.S., we judged at the same event, GP Detroit 2025, or 2015. I don't believe I had the pleasure of meeting you back then, but still cool to know. Well, are you sure that we judged at the same event? Because is that the Eldrazi Winter GP Detroit? The one that had like all of the, it was the one where basically like every deck was the modern format one where like all the decks was Eldrazi based decks because it was right after whatever Zendikar came out, and Thought-Knot Seer was not really play tested with the number of soul lands that they had available. I remember my friends like went to that event and yeah, they like bailed out. It was team limited. Okay, yeah, okay. I was gonna say the team limited one. I'm not sure if let's see, that would have been 10 years ago, so kind of right towards the start of my judge career. I don't think I got accepted for the team limited one. I think I was not on staff for that event. I think the only team limited events that I've done was GP Sao Paulo and maybe... I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. Team limited was like not a super... Like I haven't got a ton of experience with doing that. Oh, there's not a fast travel point like anywhere close. So I'll have to do some major hiking here. But yeah, Sao Paulo was a fantastic event. I would love to go back to Brazil for another Magic tournament. So I really hope Wizards of the Coast gets their act together and starts putting like major events in Brazil again. I vividly remember seeing you. What? Why? How could somebody vividly remember seeing me 10 years ago before I got famous? I don't know if it was the main event. It was doing side events plus I tested for L2. Oh, you know what? I do remember now. I did go to that, and in fact, it was kind of funny because the reason that I remember that is oh geez, who was it? It was like some pro player. I think it was LSV or maybe Paulo PV that I got I got to do a deck check on, and I think I was on the main event on day 2. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I definitely remember that now. Now that I remember that that story. All right, I wonder what's going on over here. But it's I guess nice to meet you. Nice to meet you like 10 years ago at an event that I like don't remember going to, and don't remember if I ever went to it. So let's see. Strongest and best Pokemon. Kakuna! Train up my best team of Kakuna the world has ever seen. Yes, I will fight you and your Kakunas. Let's see here. Get the old Pig Knight up at the front of the I remember your face before discovering your channel and becoming famous. Well, you're better than me. I'm like absolutely terrible at faces. And it always makes me feel super bad because like some judge will be like, hey, I judged with you at like X event, and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna have to take your word for that because I don't really remember. So it always does make me feel like super bad because I do not I don't remember a lot of people by their faces. I remember if we like had a conversation, I'm pretty likely to remember talking to you, and I'm almost as bad with the names as I am with the faces, but like a lot of the time I remember people's names but not their faces, which I guess is kind of the opposite from how a lot of people tend to do it. A Beedrill, hey, now that's not a Kakuna. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can beat this Beedrill. Oh, I guess I can. Well, that intimidating team of all bug-type Pokemons was a real treat to battle against. And, ooh. Looks like our Heracross, our Kakuna learned. Oh, I hope they didn't get too many XP. Oh no, oh no. Oh my gosh. Like, if this was a real AAA game, they would have had animated, they would have animated that cutscene where it evolved into a Beedrill. Like, please. Please. Like, this is... It's so embarrassing. Bug Pokemon evolve super early. Yeah, maybe my Heracross will evolve. Oh my gosh. Alright, the Kakuna Master. Kakuna Matata, my friend. So I did see that pop up where my boy here. It's a takedown, so sweet, so easy on the eyes, but hideous on the inside. All right, I will not subject you to the remainder of my rendition of that. But let's see what else we got on the map here. See if we can get to Wild Area 6, which is where our friend is purported to be. And we are definitely running for that because it is a long way away. And hopefully we can find some fast travel points on the way, because I think that could be kind of nice if we had some, you know, there's no way we don't have like a few, right? Like, does this count as a fast travel point? Let's see. No? Okay, great. Yeah, and we need to... I wonder what those numbers mean, like the 150, 140... It's not like feet, right? Hey, wait a sec. There's no way this is... Okay, this is our clown that is trying to fight us to be... No. I'm trying to go to the fast travel point. Or I'm trying to go to the... yeah, this is why fast travel points are important. I definitely think that I just like went the completely wrong way. Alright, here it is. Yeah, I'm not like a real gamer, not with these like open world ones. So when I played Pokemon Legends Arceus, that was actually my first time interacting with, you know, this kind of a waypoint system. And it took me a real long time to get used to. I'm still not really, like, super comfortable using it. But at least I understand how it works now, so that's a step up. Let's see, Wild Zone 6. I wonder if there's going to be any interesting mons in Wild Zone 6. Flabebe is not. T-Tar is, but that is probably not a wild T-Tar. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's Wild Zone 6, so that's... So you got Bunnery. And yeah, let's just say we're not wasting our time with any of those. Let's see if we can see anything interesting here. Houndour, okay. It's kind of cool. I hope we can get a Clef. There was a trainer that had a Clefairy, or a Cleffa. I guarantee this is going to be an aggressive one. It's probably going to try and win. Yeah. Get out. Hunter is using attacks on me even though I'm not fighting it. Come on. Okay, we got a fast travel point. That's 2 Meditites. Okay. See if we go up on the roof here. Maybe that's where. Okay, so we got Flaffy. That's not super interesting. I wonder how many Pokemon there is in this game. It doesn't feel like they're all gonna be in there. Swablu, okay. Trying to find like more Pokemon that I like. Oh my gosh, we did it. We found a Clefairy. Oh, that does not look like it's a real Clefairy though. That looks like it's a person. Yeah. Pignite, fight that Clefairy. Yeah, very sad. Got baited with a Clefairy. Maybe I should try getting my Magikarp evolved, because we do not have any water types. And Gyarados could be kind of nice. We're at the level where Gyarados is like a thing. Maybe we'll do it after we get a Talonflame, but I don't want to like get outscaled too hard. I'll tell you what will be. Hopefully we don't have... Oh my gosh. Hopefully we don't have a rock smash that we have to do. No, I definitely caught a Magikarp, didn't I? Yeah, here we go. Find Lita and give her things. And she should be somewhere around here, right? Like, that's what the guy said. Let's look at the map. I guess I would probably have to fight those Pokemon. No, she's in Wild Zone 6 is what I thought it said. So let's experiment a little bit more. Spirited Discovery. This is one thing, like, I, as a, you know, content creator, I lean more towards, like, educational type content as opposed to entertainment type of content. So when I'm in a game like Chandelar, where like I've played it before a million times and I like know everything that's going on. Was that a Houndoom? You know, that's you know, better for me, I guess. Like I enjoy what? Pikachu just like one-shotted my guy. Okay, get me out of here. But yeah, we're stuff like this where I'm like, you know, spirited discoverying it and not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing next. I don't know. For me, like, it's less interesting for me to watch this sort of content, and it's also like less, you know, I don't think I do as good of a job of it. Okay, that's a Victory Bell, but that's also not for sale. Maybe I can find a PC somewhere. But yeah, like this like wandering around trying to like find what I'm trying to do, spirited discovery stuff, as opposed to like just knowing what I'm supposed to do and going for it, like going right there in a line. That I think is like, it's more compelling to me as a viewer, and you know, also I assume for other people that's the same way too. But I know that like the just chatting people who are like actively good at that are, you know, they can make that work too. Berries, no, I don't think so. I wonder if there's a way that we where that's gonna come up. Oh, mints. Okay, nice. So if I wanted to be a sweaty tryhard, then I could get some mints and I could like adjust my my mons so that they have the correct nature, which is probably adamant or modest. Which I think the guy did have an adamant in. Restaurant Lana. Interesting. Moves are physical, they hit harder if they have a high attack stat. Yeah. I've played Pokemon one time before in my life. So it's good to know that that's, gosh, there's gotta be a PC. Oh, it has the PCs already filled in. So, let's see if I can identify where we should be walking to. Oh, jeez, not gonna get it, are we? Have to walk all the way around. I guess that's not that bad. So yeah, let's see if I can. Yeah, sadly, it does not look like there's any stuff going on here. Okay, here we go. There's a dead end, so we're gonna have to walk down. Let's take a look at our mini map. Ew. So I guess it's over this way. Yeah. Okay, we got another plaza, so we entered that. So we need a fast travel point here. And I just hit the B button because I didn't think I was running fast enough. Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, fella, what kind of free stuff do you got? Yes, I will take a freebie. I do kind of like how they have it set so that you don't have to talk to the NPC to know if they're going to be giving you free stuff or not. So our next story beat is still finding Lida, I guess. I wonder if we... have a pin on here that says where she is. That's where, wait, what? My goal, oh, is this it? I thought they said choose by rank 2, but maybe not. Some kind of mysterious cavern here. Alright, we got the trash Pokemon, very nice. Muck is one of my Pokemon that I have a like irrational attraction towards. Because I do like, you know, I do like wastewater treatment as part of my like job, and so Muck as a Pokemon that is kind of related to wastewater treatment has is kind of appealing to me for that reason. All right, we're gonna have to bust out the old. One will be here because it knows Rock Smash. I guess they brought back the idea of helping you by using HMs, which I don't mind because it is kind of nostalgic, but at the same time I liked the old system where it just like gave you let's take a look at the map and see if we can identify this, how to get in here. It does not look like it's that. Okay, here we go. Alright, so she's got a Staryu. Guess that means we're probably going for... Yeah, I definitely saw the Mega Starmie. I saw a picture of that, and it looked like hella cursed. Look at that. Like, they didn't even bother, like, animating what the stuff looks like. You know, like, Theater of the Mind here. Triple A game, by the way. Yeah. We got a scholarship. Pay AZ and Tawny for everything they did for me. Can I ask me a favor? Can I do a battle? Hopefully I got... get my finger on the D-pad here so we can get Pig Knight out of harm's way. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Good luck. Yep. Have a great night. And we got Clauncher. Alright. Ampharos. Dude. Oh my gosh. Why is Magikarp in the front? Can anyone explain this phenomenon? Did I miss? Big one. Oh no, I hope I no, my Empress died. Very sad. Alright, yeah. I'm still not sure what the purpose of like moving around in the battlefield is. I'm not sure if it has like an actual purpose. Well, we're getting our Magikarp leveled up here. Alright, and then we got the big star here, the Staryu. He's in takedown. Alright, we did it. Good job, Cross. So now that we've done that, oh, she's so disappointed. Staryu and the others were really great. So let's take a look at what we got going on this cutscene. Skills like these, I can see how I'm killing it. This is EA Royal. I might make Team AZ's stream come true. Yeah, sure. What's his wish that I'm wishing for again? Promotion match. I get to face trainer Renato. Okay, wait a sec. Why is the rank W guy's name Rintaro? That doesn't start with a W at all. It's gonna be great. Strong enough to be rank G already. Rank G. Oh jeez, I gotta make it so many. There's gonna be so many or so far before I get to do Mega Evolution, huh? Pass some time on the benches. Oh yeah. We're not slacking off here though, fellas. We're trying to get a Gyarados in ready for this fight here. Alright. Let's see where we're at. Pokemon wise, we're like level 10. Jeez. Has Ghastly learned any new moves? Can we get like some different type attacking moves on this? No. Oh wait. Let's see. Other TMs. Protect? Oh, I can teach it Protect. Great. This is where like our real action is, though, I suppose. So, let's see if we can find some more. Yeah, Trubbish is not my biased Pokemon. That is Muck. Hopefully Muck is in this game too, because I like Muck. We got Wild Zone. This is Wild Zone number 1. No one cares about that crap. Let's do our fast travel stuff here. What are these? These are missions. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's literally all it is. Alright, fine. So our next story beat is taking this fight, and it looks like that's going to take place at the restaurant. So let's hit up the Poke Center. Lurking because I'm really awkward. Love your work, by the way. Aw, thanks so much. I am also awkward. I hope that people are entertained by listening to me ramble about whatever Pokemon stuff and or Magic stuff happens to go on. If you have specific ideas about stuff for me to ramble about, then by all means put them in the chat. Let's see. I was thinking about, so for tomorrow's stream, I was gonna say like, you know, stream schedule, Pokemon Research Lab. Okay, fine. I was gonna, think about putting together a stream schedule. I'm not sure. Like, this is like the dumbest story. This is a great example of what I was talking about. How they don't have like writers. Like, the story beat is that this person called me and told me that she needs a favor to come to her lab. Like, is that what a normal person would do? No, they would call me and tell me what they needed, and then I would like go to the lab if I needed to or not. Like, that's to me, that's, you know, we're breaking the verisimilitude here. You know, I guess the real verisimilitude is you know, it's a Pokemon game, but let's see, this is, I think, level 2. I think that's the right. No, I think she's actually lives on level 3. I think I screwed myself. Anyone over here want to give me free stuff? No? Okay. All right. Level 3 it is. So yeah, anyway, I was thinking about, ooh, we get a new Pokemon. I don't know if I'm taking Charizard, though. So yeah, I mean, the stream schedule is basically going to be, I'm going to be playing every day until I get bored of this game. And, you know, the getting bored probably isn't going to be happening until after we get through the post-game. So, pretty much every day until, for the foreseeable future, we're going to be playing Pokemon. So, after a cutscene, yeah, I mean, we're still taking Charmander because, and I really should be taking the Blastoise because my team is like dire need of water types, and like the water types we've got so far are all like absolute crap. You know, Gyarados I guess could be okay, but like, yeah, they're all crap. But this is my first playthrough, and we're doing a little kid playthrough. And little kid playthrough, we always choose the fire type. I'll make the rules. That's just how it goes. Research level 6. So how do you get these research points again? Like, okay, wait. We just got the TMs. That's so stupid. Why would you have to claim them? Okay. Well, what else we got here? So like literally, it's just like catching Pokemon, right? Yeah, alright. Ooh, how many more? Ooh, I only need to smash one more Mega Crystals to get another research. Okay. Sit on benches. That's literally, that's an achievement. Sit on 3 benches. Alright, spend time at a cafe. I probably should do that. Yeah, someone is gonna need to help me out. Dave's on his way to a mono red team. Oh, yeah, that's probably true. No, I like... Oh, gosh. I like Talonflame so much, though. I can't just, like, put him in the PC. We're gonna put him in the PC as soon as we evolve it. That's what's gonna happen. Because that's how you play Pokemon. Have you guys not played Pokemon before? The way you play Pokemon is you only use your starter, and that means there's like, you have one Pokemon on your team that has XP and the other ones don't, and you know, like, you only ever use damage dealing moves. There's no status moves or no setup or whatever. Yeah, that's what they call little kid mode. And yeah, it's Pokemon, right? Like, what do you want from me? It's a little kid game. We're playing like a little kid. What do you want me to say? We might be able to get. Did we not have? We can learn Rock Smash. How much power does that have? 40. It's the same power as Power Up Punch, but with lower cooldown. Okay. Headbutt is 70 power, which is definitely better than Tackle. I wonder how... Is there a way you can get CDR in this game, I wonder? So this one's almost ready to get to the next level. That's what we were really trying to do, I guess, is like get some more XP on our mons here. So we'll go to like the highest level wild area and start fighting. See, no status moves, no setup, just stab. Yep. And you know, I don't. When I was a little kid, it wasn't just stab. It was, you know, I understood what the type chart was. So like, okay, well. This guy out, I guess. Yeah, like I understood what the type chart was, so like I was at least like, you know, playing with not just stabs, but also other attacking moves that like we get XP for that, right? Okay, thank goodness. Yes, literally why. I like how there's not a cooldown for these Pokeballs. Alright, surveying the wild areas I think is probably going to be like a big XP gain, so I think we're going to try and do that, because we only have like a couple more. This is level 32. We have no water types. He's asleep. And we have a super effective move. Super effective. See you later, Houndoom. Like, this counts, by the way. Like, we already have a Flabby on our team, so we don't have to catch another one, do we? I mean, yeah, we'll do it. This is kind of like, in my opinion, this is a little bit, okay. You get one, wait, we didn't get XP for that? Are you being serious right now? Okay, yeah, we already have a Flappy, so I don't have to waste our time catching one. And I've seen the Metatypes before. I guess I need to explore around a little bit more so I can find where the other two Pokemons that's in this region is. The game does not have the min-maxing things, but still, yeah, it's not as min-maxing. I just brute force nowadays. If I had to switch, I feel like min-max all the IVs and stuff. Yeah, no, like for sure. I'm like a big time. I'm a gamer, right? Like, you know, if you're not doing stuff, you know, like if you're not trying to do stuff like that, then like, are you really even playing the game? Like, it certainly doesn't feel like it to me anyway. At 2v1, that's not fair. I wonder if that gives me like extra credit for catching my flying. Oh my gosh. And I have to recall him to get that's so stupid. Okay, he's dead. I wonder, I mean, money's never a problem in Pokemon games, right? So it's not going to be an issue if I, like, D off a couple $100 for a Pokeball. So there's, like, one more Mon that we haven't fought yet. Is this it? Okay, we already have Barbicle and Pokédex. We already have Magikarps. That is not part of the wild area. I hope I can get out of here. Talk quite a bit. I'm surprised I haven't butchered English yet. Oh, where are you from? No, your English is perfectly understandable. Like, better grammar than a lot of actual, like, native English-speaking people. If you're gonna please, I need you to headbutt this. Please, camera. Do not betray me. said, if that doesn't do it, we're gonna fight again. Brazilian? Oh, nice. I'm a big fan of Brazil. I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about how I went to GP Sao Paulo, but I definitely do wish that I could go to another Magic event in Brazil. So I'm pulling for you guys to get more like Magic Cons and similar type events. There is a surprisingly high number of Brazilian judges that oh, jeez, get me out of here, that go to American events, and with that being the case, I still get a little bit of ability to connect and interact with Brazilian Magic, and it is a fantastic community. Oh, nice, we got him with backstab. Very nice. Is there one more? No, it's 100%. Okay, great. Missed when you said that. Yeah, no, I do. I wish that you guys got more stuff. Oh my gosh. Meditai, I need you to chill out. Fortunately, it does not look like Pokemon can climb ladders, so... Oh my gosh, get me out of here. Oh my gosh. They're swarming, man. Sao Paulo metro area. Okay, yeah, so that's the part of Brazil that I actually was in, so that's very cool. Wonderful city. Would definitely love to go back someday. Eu falo pouco do português, so I'd still I would definitely need to brush up a little bit, but I still remember a lot of the Portuguese that I learned back at those times, so it would be although I was like very pleasantly surprised like how much English there was. So I was not expecting so many people from Brazil to be English speakers, or like English speakers at the level that they were at. Like pretty much everyone that I like almost all the players were very good English speakers. There was like one or two that I talked to that was like kind of broken English, but very impressed by that. I had not you know, there's like some parts of the world where you know, I kind of expect that kind of stuff because they have like a reputation like that. As far as I'm aware, Brazil or Sao Paulo did not have that kind of a reputation for you know, being so many people speak English. So I was surprised by that. I studied a lot. I studied really hard when I was going to Brazil because I wanted to be able to speak like at least some conversational level of Portuguese, and I'm, you know, very poor. I was never like very good at it. I could read all right, but I'm at the point where like probably I could follow along with like a Brazilian kids show. That's like the level of like vocabulary and like skill that I have with Portuguese. But if there was like actual you know, if there was like Brazilian kids shows that people wanted to recommend to me, I would watch them, because I feel like that's that's the sort of thing. Like studying more would not help my Portuguese more. It would have to be like actually like actively using the language instead of like studying the language. See, funny talking about how Magic treats South America while playing Pokemon. Earlier this year, they released the first Latin American Spanish cards and expanded LATAM competitive events. Oh man, I was also like extremely sad when they announced they were going to stop doing Portuguese language Magic cards. Portuguese and Chinese both. Like those are like my foreign languages that I know. Like my first sentence that I could read in both of those languages, you know, that wasn't like a contrived education sentence, was the flavor text of a Magic card. Both of them. And like seeing them both go away, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Why are you taking this from me? Okay, so we got Whirlpool. That could be good. Shadow Claw, maybe that's gonna be... I don't know if Ghastly can even learn Shadow Claw though. That's kind of sad. We're level 12 on Magikarp, so we still got a ways to go before we can upgrade, but we can. Alright, let's get ourselves like 500 XP or whatever. Sitting on a bench 3 times, that's literally a thing that is an achievement. That's a little bit emblematic of how Pokemon is nowadays, I suppose. Alright, so the Battle Zone is activated. Hopefully we can make our way up to like level V or whatever we're up to nowadays. So I will get on. Let's see, where's the wild area now? Over here. Can we fast travel here? Wait, this is it, right? Like, there's only one red zone. There's not multiple. That's so stupid. Oh, thank goodness you can zoom out. Still to this day, one of my favorite misprints in Magic. No more Portuguese Stoke rebuttal without rules text. Oh wow, that's a good one. Yeah, that's another thing. Like when I go back, when I go back to Brazil, I'm 100% gotta get. I got Spell Pierce as the when I went to Sao Paulo, I bought a playset of Spell Pierces. Oh my gosh, I threw a Pokeball at her. And the reason I got Spell Pierce is because that's the card like that I knew the flavor text of. Haunfuro and Seopani. And you can critique my pronunciation if you like. But yeah, like I got a playset of those because they were like fun. I gotta look for the Stoke rebuttal misprint though. Although I suppose I'm probably not the only one that's looking for those, so I might be, you know, got a little bit of competition, but. That is something that Pack Rat. Why don't you take a step back there, fella? I don't think you're ready for this. Like, we literally didn't deal damage. They even released the last 7 years of Pokemon cards all in one set master set just to get China up to date. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like, see, when is stuff like this gonna happen? I heard Yu-Gi-Oh! Did like something similar. Like their 30th anniversary, like was not like Magic, where it was like a massive embarrassment for the game. They actually like got some cred for, you know, actually doing a legitimate setup thing. First time China was in the Pokemon TCG world. And that kind of makes sense because like it's a Japanese company, right? And like Japan and China are kind of like not super close politically, so it would not surprise me to learn that you know, Japanese games are not putting a lot of resources into Chinese markets. I've been challenged my ass. I used the ice backstroke this guy. Like, come on. Alright, we're level 15 on Magikarp. And we got Tackle now. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, feel the little kid left tray. How does that feel? Sneak up and start battles using flying type moves? Jeez. Alright, so I guess we can get Talonflame out. Or Heracross. Maybe we should use Heracross actually. I kinda like Heracross. But Talonflame is pretty big, so. But yeah, I need some more of those like card things so I can get. Oh jeez, my parkour skills. Clearly there's gonna be like people up here, right? Like I'm not just climbing up for. Oh my gosh. There better be something really good up here. That's all I have to say. Got a screw that I could not get to. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whatever's in that Pokeball, it's dead to me now. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to get one more of these. Oh my gosh. It's... I was waiting for my, my flying type attack to come off. You got a type disadvantage here, very nice. Might have to switch to a different one. Let's do it. Flappy on flappy balance. How to use my electric type attacks. Sit down. Sit down. Basically did the same product with less and less desirable cards. Konami did a very worse. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like, why can... And when Magic is like doing a worse job than Konami, that's like, you know, kind of insulting if we're really being honest with ourselves here. Got lazy and tried to double and triple down on it, and players got it. Yeah, I remember hearing about that too. I guess Yu-Gi-Oh players, like Magic players, are, you know, never satisfied. Alright, let's get a free card. Sneak attack. We're gonna just start walking a little faster, X. Alright, is this, I brought 3 hold mons with me, bro. Like, bro, you know you can carry 6, right? Like, kind of broke, he doesn't know that. Where's the NPCs, guys? Like, we gotta, we're trying to fight here. We're trying to earn. Oh yeah, here's a mag card. Ooh. And we got another mag card. Alright, well. Try it. What? This guy live? No. We got 2 bonus cards there. Guess I'll take a free. Oh my gosh, is he giving me... That's not a Poke Center, is it? Oh my gosh, it is. It's a Poke Center. Sneak up and use fighting type moves so we can still... Oh, we're gonna have to use Pig Knife for that. Knockout using flying type moves. Okay, that's an Abra. We got a Waltz. Waltz also does not have any defensive stats. Grass type moves, I don't think so. Hopefully Pig Knight can shake it off here. Not look like I've been through this area yet, so let's see if we can find. Alright, we're gonna Swablu. Alright, we're gonna come up and we're gonna Power Punch. Like, we definitely did get a attack though, right? Like, I just realized there's no abilities in this game. I wonder what happens if you, like, trade these to Pokemon Home. Like, yeah, no, I definitely did start battle with a fighting type move, Clown. I wonder what happens if you go to home, if they just like randomly pick an ability for you. Alright, that one's on. Empress is not very fast. Slowpoke. I love how these guys are like canceling my attacks. They're like, no, I did not want to get hit with a charge. Alright, I gotta find like one more trainer in the next two, when it hits with fire type moves, that's definitely going in there. Start sneak attack with fire type moves like super high, so we can get poison here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna. Why would you aggro on that instead of the thing that gives me a... so sad. I've only got like one more chance to get this bonus. That's so dumb. Does it show the NPCs on your minimap? Like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Damn it! It's so hard to see. Is there a way you can do this? Like, chat, like, what am I missing? How are you supposed to sneak up on people? I could have got so many more points if like any of those guys that I like clearly snuck up on would have counted it as doing such. Okay, we did it. Oh, and we knocked him out. Hell yeah. That's two in one shot. Yeah, not very effective, by the way. Use my superior little kid intellect. Alright, well, now that we got that gigantic one, I think we're ready for... Is this literally where the guy is? Holy crap. Okay, wait, we're not dumb. We're not dumb. We're gonna go to a PC first, and then we're gonna fight this guy. Look at how my genius little kid intellect is paying off here. Alright, we're all better now. No, we're good. We're ready to fight this next story beat. And we've already visited the restaurant, so we are there. One-star restaurant, huh? I wonder if we have to like go inside the restaurant to challenge him. I kind of assumed so, but yeah, okay. I really hope that this guy doesn't make us walk outside the restaurant in order to fight him. Okay. He immediately teleported us to the arena. That's acceptable. We bonked into each other. Main course, pulling down 5, 10. Oh yeah. So let's see what kind of mons this guy is rocking. You know, I'm still trying to decide whether I feel like I like this better or worse than the gym system. And I kind of think I like it better. Boys. Alright. Boys actually has 2. Oh my gosh, wow. Maybe it was not a good idea to put pin missile on cooldown like that. Yeah, we actually lost a lot of HP with that. Oh, I get it. It's a missile. That's BS. I definitely enjoyed that. I probably should have switched in Flappy because obviously this last guy is going to be the... Oh my gosh. His last guy is obviously going to be the water type one, so I guess we'll just do that. Alright, and to the surprise of everybody, his ace is simple. Alright. I should have charged. I'm such a dummy. Oh my gosh, that was stupid. My teammate was like not great in this one. Because now I'm like stuck with my 2 fire types. This clown even protect this guy. Alright, so it's... Ooh, I didn't put... Oh, I definitely... Alright, but maybe this means Magikarp is going to get like a ton of XP and be able to evolve. No, we're still a couple short. At least he doesn't have like a stupid meme team. That's another thing I think I like. The teams are a little bit less idiotic than the usual Pokemon teams, where it's literally just a monotype. Yeah, fine establishment again. You know, I will admit these battles are like more challenging than what I'm used to in Pokemon games. I might have to like actually like do research and like try to come up with the like, you know, what the strategy is and like understand what the game mechanics are instead of just like, you know, I've been after your area right now, but we got a Zygarde. Don't let it out of your sight, X. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Well, he's running away. Chase the mysterious Pokemon. Well, we'll do it. He does not look like he's trying to run away from me. He looks like he's trying to leave me somewhere. Lassie! Did Timmy fall down the well again? Bro, like, you're literally running right now? Are you serious? Okay, so here's a fun fact. Like, I'm pushing the run button and the dodge button, and he's not going any faster, and he's not dodging. This is like, oh my gosh. I feel like it is a good thing that I'm not a speedrunner, because I'd probably be like tearing my hair out right now. Get the Pokeball. Get the Pokeball ready, X. Zeh. Oh, X, I told you the Pokeball. Alright, so I got like, you know, when the dog like tackles you when you come home after a long day and like starts licking your face. He did that, but he tackled me on the roof. And, okay, we got an Absol. X-Way Zygarde. Picking up a Surge of Mega Power. Absol looks like it's in pain. Alright, so hopefully... Yeah, I need a Mega Ring, boys. That's exactly right. I need a Mega Ring. Lucario, deliver this Mega Ring to me immediately. Rogue Mega Evolution. Alright, so I really hope that we got, like, a bunch of potions and stuff to heal all my mons before we start this fight, because we're kind of, you know, in some mega trouble. Okay, it's a Mega Bracelet, but they're calling it the Mega Ring. Okay. And for just in the nick of time, looks like we got that up. And ooh, the Mega Absol teleported us to the Shadow Realm. Alright, well, we can definitely do something like that. Alright, now this is not like part of the game. We'll advise you from here. Okay, so let's see here. I may not be able to defeat it without a Mega Evolve Pokemon on my own. Orbs of Mega Power, and I push down on the right to Mega Evolve Pokemon. Okay. Do not let myself fall. Dodge. Oh no. This is not. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is not part of Pokemon gameplay that I, you know, let's just say I'm not. Oh, jeez. See, when they had fights like this in Legends Arceus, we were able to have it set so that you can always have this thing targeted. I guess they're... Okay, here we go. Oh geez, this is gonna take a while. Okay, we got the Mega Orbs. Alright. That's not too bad. Tremendous power, alright. Hey, that's pretty unsporting. Alright, so I'm giving them like some minus points to the Pokemon guys. I'm giving this game design like some minus points here because like Pokemon is a turn-based strategy. It is not a game that requires timing or execution, which is what this is. Like having a game experience that falls that far outside of like your core gameplay experience that's part of your formula for like Millennia, I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me. Lucario is almost dead. I hope that doesn't mean it work. I haven't gotten hit by an attack in a while, so... Oh, that's not fair. That one of the orbs like landed outside. When we get to the point where we can... oh, we already did. I bet there's probably a gauge somewhere that says being my profile pictures. So we've unlocked the power of Mega Evolution. And hopefully our attacks are going to be dealing dramatically more damage now. Does not look like they're doing dramatically more damage. Yeah, we're continuing with previous progress. Yeah, I don't care. We're not resetting the damage. Sorry, Absol. If this was something that I actually wanted to do, I would, you know, no. Like, this is not why I'm playing Pokemon. I'm playing Pokemon so that I can play Pokemon, not so I can do like, you know, whatever type of game this is. Yeah, great. Alright, so I wonder how much... Okay, we have not collected sufficient Mega Evolution stones to be able to do that. Alright, hey, Lucario, you wanna attack this guy? Oh my gosh, okay, so we have unlocked the power of Mega Evolution. And just predicted our attacks are doing some of the work. Looks like oh no! Lucario, flee. I should have used Protect. Yeah, our attacks are doing massively more damage. One or two more. Gosh. And we died again. Continue with previous progress. Yeah, that's right. Work even. Don't shame me for being very intimidating Mega Absol. Yeah, this is the same thing I did by the way with Arceus. Like when I did the final boss fight, I was like, there's no way, right? I like how they gave you the option to like, you know, not do the fight basically. But at the same time, I just feel like this is not something that should be part of a Pokemon game. But hey! You guys said that I got to keep all my previous progress. Why are we still at like 75% HP? Or 25% HP? I know what he was after. Taste of Absol. How's that feel? Yeah, you just got destroyed by a 10-year-old kid. Okay, well that was the Absol fight. Sorry about anything that you all just witnessed there. Go ahead and turn your eyes back on the screen there because I saved Absol from the pain of Mega Evolution. Okay, great. Why did Zygarde lead me here in the first place? Yeah, I don't understand either. Surely there was some Pokemon trainer that, like, could have actually managed to do that fight, but okay. Yeah, how'd I use the playbook? Alright. Well, let me catch you up on this cutscene here. Pokemon are Mega Evolving on their own. Protect Glumiosi. Grateful for ending my suffering. Throw a Pokeball. I caught Absol. Alright, good job. Good job, X. Wonder how many stats that has. Battle Zone deactivated. Alright, so we got some money. And we got a lot of money. Alright. We might have to buy Pokeballs again soon. I haven't checked recently to see how many I got, but I feel like we're probably close to needing some more. The next day. Alright, I think we maybe got like one more story beat in it for today, and then I'll be signing off. So we'll see where we're at, and then maybe we'll try catching some more Pokemon, and then maybe do the next story beat, and that might be a good time to stop. Yeah, where are they? Vinny's calling. Oh, man. So, we can fast travel there, right? Kuru, indeed, Floette. Alright, looks like we got some more research, so let's see what we got. We got Shadow Claw. Next one we get is like a nothing. That's like a hard gunk. Let's see if any of our mons are gonna be able to do anything. Ooh, Fire Spin. I wonder what that does. Cooldown time 7. Does look like not really what we're trying to do. Does not learn Shadow Claw. No, this looks like stuff we're trying to do. Okay, Aerial Ace is 69. This is 66. So like a worse Aerial Ace. Magikarp is almost there. Ghastly has Curse. I wonder how they ported that to this format. That's pretty good. Does not learn Shadow Claw. Very sad. Ampharos. Alright, Brick Break though, that could be a better move than Endure. Yeah, alright. So, I feel like we're okay there. And, oh, I came up with some new research. Well, maybe we should look at it and see if it's, like, actually new research. Fill my Pokédex. I need, like, 5 more to get to that. Mega Evolution Pokédex. Oh, jeez. I need to catch one more normal type. Alright, so it's all catching Pokemon, basically. Although, did we chill at a cafe? No, we didn't. Okay. Well, that was alright. Higher my opponent's rank, the more prize medals I gain from defeating them. Prize medals equals money, right? Like, You know what? Before we go... Jeez. Absol's the only Pokemon I can Mega Evolve, though. Put it in my party or oh, jeez. Alright. So, get the Absol. Ooh, it's level 30. Get the Absol on the party, and I think we have to give it a held item in order for that to work. Alright, talk. Have a Pokemon battle, Mega Evolve. Okay, so like, here's something I don't understand. Like, we just said that, like, we saved it from Mega Evolving. And now we're gonna like have a battle where we force it to Mega Evolve. So like, are we abusing the Pokemon here or not? Like, very unclear. I feel like if they had a story writer who, like, you know, was not the one that they hired to do this job, it could have been, you know, made more sense. I will probably need to use the Absol for this next one. Yeah, so it looks like I was able to go do a... looks like his stats are pretty good. So, enemy has Mega Evolution. We have Mega Evolution. Everybody has Mega Evolution. Oh my gosh, it's another cutscene. Of course it is. This guy just did like 5 attacks in a row. What the heck? He's gonna be a challenge. I can tell. Please, guys. That was a challenge. Like, the fights in this Pokemon game are actually, like, unironically not, you know, a joke the way that, you know, most of the Pokemon game fights are. So I don't mind that. Now, the fact that there's, like, a cutscene for every 10 or 15 seconds worth of gameplay, that might be a little bit more objectionable. Number of wild zones is increased. Okay, we take those. Let's see, is this it? No. Oh, that just means that we cleared this wild zone, I suppose. So this is where we're fast traveling to, and it does not look like there is a fast travel spot there nearby. So, okay, yep, wild zone number 7. And I guess we should probably try that Pokemon. Yeah, we definitely are in on the trying to get to a Pokemon Center area. So let's see if I can remember where on the mini-map that PC was. It looks like it would have been around here. So we will take a detour over there. Oh, give me my free Pokeballs, sir. This guy has an okay idea for NPC too. It's not a big pain in the butt for me because I only ever use like the default like 4-person Pokeballs. But let's just buy some more, by the way. But I could see like if you're trying to like fight some, or you know, using like rare Pokeballs, and you like missed that would be like the little like missed thing. So I don't mind that. All right, let's see where we're trying to go here. So we've unlocked that Poke Center. I guess we can try going to this Poke Center then. So if that's the case, we would want to be walking this direction. That is not the case. We'll be walking this direction. So yeah, that is Wild Area 7. We might come back later and see if we got... Oh, is that a clef? No, that's a food stall. Yeah, stupid Renorks. Bidoof. Yeah, nobody cares about those Pokemon. That is one thing I think the Pokemon game has done really well, is that like literally every Pokemon, no matter how trash of a Pokemon it is, it's actually like literally every Pokemon is somebody's favorite Pokemon. And that I think is very impressive. It's, you know, if Magic could do that, like imagine how it would be if like literally everybody, every Magic card that there was, someone was like, holy crap, I love this Magic card. I guarantee you that like, you know, the thing where everybody has, you know, like the fact that like 9 out of 10 Magic cards is like unforgettable bulk chaff nonsense cards that have no reason to exist outside of Limited is kind of telling. And realistically, saying that they have a reason to exist because of Limited is also kind of not accurate because you know, Wizards of the Coast is like actively screwing people over when it comes to Limited too. Like, you know, name one decision, like the fact that there's you can't buy draft boosters anymore because draft isn't a thing. The fact where you know, like a lot of the stores in my area are literally just like giving up on playing sealed and draft because they like can't get that much product. And you know, even, oh my gosh, it's a deed-in, like you fight, it's a Pokemon. So like on top of the fact that like getting the product is like actually not trivial, you've got compounding that the fact that like the booster boxes cost so dang much that like, you know, if you're drafting, that's like, oh my gosh, what just happened? Like drafting isn't like let's go for you know, let's do a fun draft every now and then. It's like legitimately like it's an investment. You gotta invest now. And so yeah, like with that being the case, like Limited is not really in a good spot right now. Yeah, great security guards there. Do you have an appointment? Yes. So literally we had an appointment and we had to fight Pokemon to get into the building. Like, in what universe does that make sense? You literally, there's not like a button you can push to like call the secretary and be like, hey, I'm here for my appointment, Vinny. Like, come on. Like, if you wanted to shoehorn Pokemon battling in, you could do it in a way that didn't, you know, make zero sense, right? Like, alright, what you got for us? Okay, it's time for another cutscene, I see. And, what became of the Absol? I calmed it down. Yeah, you saw it in the fight. Like, it's right there. Quietly working in the background. Incidents have only increased. X can take out that Absol. Mega Ring. Creative solutions. And we need highly qualified people. Okay. We're still rank V. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Rank F. Oh my gosh. It literally skipped over half the alphabet. Like, we're it skipped half the alphabet. We can't. There's no such thing as any rank in between V and G. Oh my gosh. Like, why wouldn't they just have it be so that you could go through like the whole progression? It would have been so easy. There's like 100 levels of Pokemon now. They could have made it so getting to level A is like an actual, like an actual, like, challenge. Oh my gosh. Alright, so anyway, next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this Pokemon Center because it's right next to the wild area. And then I guess we can see if we can catch some more Mons in there. There's only like 6 and it's pretty small, so we can probably just clear it. I think after we clear that wild area is going to be a good time to sign off for tonight. So let's see what we got. Oh, no. Alright, so we got an Ice Mon. Oh, Hippopotas? That's not bad. We take a Hippo. Take this Ice Mon too. Let's see. We get a free catch. Nice. Vanilla, or Floatle, we got you already. So, we've got that and that. Oh, we do not have one of them already? Okay, we got Rosalian. This has a little catch rate. But it's not really. We got Kakunas. What else we got? We got Alpha Talonflame here. And another Kakuna. Gonna have to find one of those hippos. Okay, what is this? Why are we getting attacked in the middle of our fight with this other Pokemon? Oh, this is so annoying. This is like one of my least favorite things about VA. Is the fact that you had to, like, you could get like tag teamed by like 4 different Pokemon, and it was just like, you know, your game plan was to run away. Like, come on. I get that it might be like more realistic like that, but it would also be more realistic if you like walked slower the more stuff that you were carrying. So somewhere in here there's Arduinos. So I think what my game plan is going to be is... Okay, we're actually fighting a hippo. Okay. We got that. If we can figure out where these Arduinos are, that could be kind of nice. Kind of looks like it's hiding in there, so we might have to. Oh, maybe that's where you can headbutt. That could actually make a lot of sense, actually. How much HP level is this guy at? These tag team battles are like ridiculous. I just don't like it. Okay, so in order to fight an Audino, you need to do whatever you have to do to get through those barricades, which I'm not sure if I can at this time yet. I've got a little... so what else do we have? Somewhere in here there's a Roselia. And there's one mystery Pokemon that we have not encountered yet. Which I wonder... Okay, let's shoot back in the Pokeball buddy. Which, like, it's clearly going to be in here, so... Oh, that's not an Audino. So I thought that would be that. Just wonder if they're just rare spawns. If we have to, like, do something special to get to them. But I have got a feeling that is going to be something that we take on next time on Judge Dave Plays Pokemon. So we'll just heal up. Oh, lost Pokeballs. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Wouldn't mind getting them all wild. That would be kind of cool. So we're just going to heal up, and then we're going to save, and then that's going to be it for today, I think. So yeah, thanks for everybody for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.